Hello and welcome to Crafty Computer Paper. We'd like to tell you all about this new paper we've got called TAP, Transfer Artist Paper. It's a fantastic new iron-on heat transfer paper, and you can use it for loads of different surfaces like wood, polymer clay, canvas, fabric, all sorts of surfaces. We're going to be decorating a t-shirt here, so we've printed off our image onto the white side of the paper, cut out the images, and then we're going to put it down onto a t-shirt. We're actually just inserting some paper or some card in between the t-shirt so we don't transfer onto the other side of the t-shirt. Then we're going to place it face down where we want to put it onto the t-shirt, and then we're going to be using a very hot iron with no steam setting, and we're just going to sort of place the iron over the transfer paper so we just secure it into position, and then we can just do the normal ironing over it. You can't over iron on this paper, it's amazing. Just keep ironing and then you'll be able to see if it starts to transfer properly. If you just pull a little bit off, and if it's sort of difficult to pull off, then it means it needs a bit more ironing, and if the surface is a bit rough, so just put your iron back on again and keep ironing and keep testing it to see if you think it's ready. You can't over iron it, so keep having a go, and then you should be able to pull it off really easily like this. As you can see, we've got a little bit of resistance on that corner, so we're going to use the iron again just to go over it, and then it comes off really easily. What's really great about this paper is you can actually iron over it again with the hot iron. So you keep ironing, and a lot of other heat transfer papers you can't actually do that. Now remember, what's really important with this paper is if you're using text, you must reverse the image before you print off the paper, and you can do this either in your graphics program, or you can actually see a setting on your printer which says mirror image, and it'll print it out in mirror image. And as you can see, you get a really easy, great effect, and you can iron over it, which is really useful for heat transfer paper. You can actually wash it as well. I mean, we've washed it in 40 degrees and above, but we'd probably recommend you just to wash it in a 40 degrees wash and make sure it's inside out. And as you can see, we've also got other surfaces that we're going to be using, which is, for instance, this is a silk that we're going to be using, and we've transferred the image on, and as you can see, you get a lovely effect on the back as well. It comes through beautifully. We've just got a few examples of the surfaces that you can use it on, and here's another one, which is the canvas paper. So we just iron it on, just secure it in position, and then iron it, and keep ironing it until you just do a little test just to see if it's okay. If it's resisting a bit, then just keep ironing until it easily pulls off. But you must use a hot iron, and do it on a hard surface as well. Try not to use an ironing board. So we keep ironing, and then it should come off really simply and easily and leave a nice smooth surface. You can actually use it on other surfaces as well, like polymer clay, and we're going to be doing another example of how to use it by just drawing onto the paper directly, so you don't even have to print on it. You could just use any sort of felt pen or crayons, as long as it doesn't scratch the surface. And then what we do is we put it on again face down, and then we use the iron and just secure it into position, and then we just iron over it. It's great though if you get your children to draw pictures and things, and they can do their own picture on their t-shirts. Fantastic. And then just peel it off, and there you are, and it looks like you've actually drawn on the t-shirt, and you can iron over it again. So it's a really robust paper. But you can, this paper is actually available at craftycomputerpaper.co.uk, and thanks so much for watching, and see you soon.